Welcome to Keentel Engineering. If you are developing a utility-scale solar, wind, battery storage, or hybrid project in the PJM interconnection region, your path into the queue starts with one platform, PJM NextGen. NextGen is PJM's primary online portal for submitting and managing new service requests, covering generation interconnection, merchant transmission, and long-term firm transmission applications. It is the formal record connecting your project entity, site control, technical design, deposit security, and agreement pathway into a single submission. In this video, we walk through all 15 steps of the application process, the 8 most common mistakes that delay projects, an engineering checklist, and 25 technical FAQs. NextGen is PJM's planning and application portal for new service requests. Through the platform, project owners can submit new interconnection applications, manage their project portfolio, upload supporting documents, track letters of credit, respond to PJM comments, manage ownership changes, and complete decision point elections. For developers managing multiple projects, NextGen is also how PJM planners stay synchronized with your team throughout the study process. A clean, complete application reduces deficiency comments and keeps your project on schedule. 3 things must be done before a new service request can be submitted. Step 1. Confirm account manager access. Your company must be registered as a PJM member or non-member. The submitting user must be assigned the NextGen read/write role. Users under the Other Company category will not see NextGen roles. Step 2. Complete the company profile. Each company has one shared profile. It must include company information, parent or holding company details, and affiliated applicants. The application cannot be submitted until this is complete. Step 3. Set up project LLCs as affiliated applicants. The project LLC must be added before submission. Required documents include a W-9, evidence of binding relationship, and evidence of ownership if applicable. Step 4. Select the correct application type. For solar, wind, BESS, and hybrid projects, use the Generation Interconnection application. Reference Manual 14H for other project types. Step 5. Enter applicant information. Select the project developer or eligible customer, the LLC that will execute the final agreement. The authorized signatory email must match the logged-in user for electronic signature. Step 6. Define the point of interconnection. Specify direct substation connection, line tap, or other type. Provide substation name, voltage, and remote end substations. Step 7. Upload site control and supporting documents. Site control agreement, site plan, POI exhibit, project layout, owner certification, and landowner attestation. Combine multiple files into a zip where only one upload slot is available. Step 8. Enter generating facility information. Identify the technology type and ensure data is consistent with inverter and transformer specifications and future dynamic modeling. Step 9. Enter project capability information. Include maximum output, seasonal capability, and net output at the POI. For battery projects, specify megawatt rating, megawatt hour rating, duration, and charging and discharging capability separately. Data entered here feeds directly into PJM's interconnection study models. Step 10. Generator and inverter information. Enter manufacturer, model, number of units, megawatt rating, voltage, power factor, reactive power capability, control modes, and ride-through capability per PJM Dynamic Model Development Guidelines. Step 11. Transformer information. Provide type, MVA rating, voltage levels, impedance, vector group, tap range, and grounding method. This must align with your single line diagram and equipment data sheets. Step 12. Attachment line data. If your project includes a gene tie line, provide voltage, line length, conductor type, impedance, line ownership, and a preliminary route map. Step 13. Collector system equivalent. Provide equivalent R, X, and B values, collector voltage, number of feeders, aggregated inverter representation, and main transformer interface. PSS E alignment is mandatory. Mismatches between NextGen entries and your dynamic model parameters are the #1 cause of PJM deficiency comments. Step 14. Complete the deposit section. Enter banking information and select your readiness deposit method, wire transfer or letter of credit. LOCs must be uploaded through the letters of credit section. Step 15. Review, validate, sign, and submit. Save and validate every section. On the review page, sign electronically or upload a signed agreement. Saving a draft does not count. The application is only complete once formally submitted. The document package covers 5 categories: administrative items including W-9s and signatory confirmation, legal and site control documents, technical drawings including site plan, POI exhibit, and single-line diagram, technical data covering transformer, inverter, and collector equivalent, and financial documents including wire confirmation or letter of credit. 1. Wrong legal entity selected. Parent company instead of Project LLC. 2. Affiliated applicant not set up. The LLC will not appear in the drop-down. 3. Incomplete company profile. Blocks form completion. 4. Poor site plan quality. Boundary, POI, and equipment layout must be clear. 5. Missing site control coverage for interconnection facilities and line routes. 6. Inconsistent technical data. Megawatts, megawatt hours, transformer rating, inverter count, and POI voltage must all agree. 7. Authorized signatory email mismatch, blocks electronic signature. 8. Sections saved as draft but not validated. These are not the same step. Keentel Engineering provides preliminary single-line diagrams, BESS, solar and wind electrical layouts, POI evaluation, transformer and inverter data review, collector system equivalent preparation, dynamic model coordination in PSS E and PSCAD, and NERC and IEEE 2800 compliance support. Pre-submission checklist, account manager access active, NextGen read/write role approved, company profile complete, Project LLC added as affiliated applicant, W-9 and binding relationship documents uploaded, correct entity selected, POI information complete, site control documents uploaded, site plan clear and accurate, technical data matching engineering drawings, transformer and inverter data consistent, and deposits or letter of credit information complete. What is PJM NextGen? PJM's online platform for submitting and managing new service requests, generation interconnection, merchant transmission, and long-term firm transmission. Who needs access? Any project owner, developer, eligible customer, or authorized representative preparing a PJM application. What role is needed to submit? NextGen read/write role. Read-only and agent roles have limited capabilities. Can a consultant submit? A consultant may assist, but the authorized representative must hold proper authority. For e-signature, the signer's email must match the authorized signatory email. What is the company profile? It establishes the company, parent company, and affiliated applicants. Must be complete before any new service request can be submitted. What is an affiliated applicant? Typically a project-specific LLC selected as the project developer or eligible customer. Should the project LLC be added? Yes. If it will execute the final PJM agreement, it must be added before submission. Which entity should be project developer? The entity expected on the final agreement. What docs are needed for an affiliated applicant? A W-9 and evidence of binding relationship, evidence of ownership if a parent company applies. What if the parent company owns the project LLC? Upload evidence of ownership in the company profile. The LLC should still be added separately as an affiliated applicant. What application type does a BESS project use? Generation interconnection application, unless the structure requires a different PJM-defined path. What is the POI section? Identifies where and how the project connects to the transmission system, substation, line tap, or other type. What should the site plan include? Project boundary, major equipment, access areas, POI, substation area, interconnection facilities, and line route if applicable. Is a single line diagram required? Not listed as a universal upload, but strongly recommended as it supports all technical data in the application. What data is needed for a BESS project? Megawatt rating, megawatt hour rating, inverter data, transformer data, POI voltage, charging and discharging capability, and collector equivalent. What data is needed for a solar project? Megawatt rating, inverter data, transformer data, collector system information, POI data, and project capability information. What data is needed for a wind project? Turbine data, collector data, transformer data, POI information, project capability, and dynamic model information. What is collector system equivalent data? an equivalent electrical representation of the collector system for power flow and dynamic studies, R, X, and B values on a 100 megavolt ampere base. What is attachment line data? Required when the project includes a line tap. Covers voltage, line length, rote, and electrical characteristics. What are readiness and study deposits? Financial requirements in the deposits section. Banking information or security via wire transfer or letter of credit? Can a letter of credit be used? Yes. LOCs may meet readiness deposit requirements and are managed through the letters of credit section. What if PJM finds problems? The project status becomes incomplete. Correct the issues, add comments, and resubmit. What does save draft mean? Saves progress but does not validate the form. Validation is a separate required step. What does save and validate form mean? Checks the form for errors. All errors must be corrected before final submission. When is the application submitted? Only after all sections are complete, saved, validated, signed, and formally submitted through the review page. Most developers treat PJM's NextGen as a form. It's not. It's a formal legal, technical, and commercial submission that becomes the foundation of every interconnection study that follows. Get the wrong legal entity in the dropdown, and that's who executes your agreement. Use a parent company login when your project LLC should be the applicant, and you may not even see the right options. Enter megawatt instead of megawatt hour for a BESS project, and that mismatch follows you into the dynamic model. At Keentel Engineering, we prepare next-gen applications alongside the engineering, so your data is right the first time. For more information, visit keentelengineering.com.